Hi Aquarius, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages as a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Aquarius, it's going to be a universe system format. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So your overall energy in the present moment, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles, and you also have the Four of Swords in that position. I feel that any type of decision that you're going to be making in the present moment, any type of thoughts, any type of inspirations, any type of ideas is always going to come back to, will that idea actually give me a sense of security or stability? I feel that this is a concept that has been newly introduced towards your life, where I'm not going to be hasty, I'm not going to be making a decision that I'm probably going to be regretting later on. So I do feel that you guys are going to be very, very careful this week, especially when it comes to the things that you need to think about and the things that you need to be investing on, and also the things that you need to let go. Okay, I think you guys are going to be very picky about it, about kind of like compartmentalizing your life. Now, what are your biggest challenges? The Six of Wands and also the Five of Cups in that proposition. I think one of the biggest challenges when it comes to this connection has a lot to do with one person being somebody who do like a lot of attention. You are viewing another person that you have in your life as somebody who's being a bit selfish. Now, even with that kind of understanding, it doesn't necessarily give you enough reason for you to truly let this one go. Okay, because I feel that it is still being a struggle for you to kick out your feelings towards them. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? Now, in the past, Aquarius, you have the Hanged Man and you also have the Queen of Pentacles. I felt that in the past, you guys were gaining like a lot of lessons. You were gaining like a lot of knowledge. You were being put in a situation where you had to wait, patiently, and it makes you smarter. It makes you more wiser. And I feel that because of that, it led you to want to pursue things that are, again, very secure and stable for you. I feel that you guys were very focused on your money, on your career, on your routine, on your health also. Now, in the past, this person is the Emperor and also the Wheel. You might be dealing here with an Aries or a Pisces, Sagittarius, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's as far as I can see right now. However, this person's energy, you triggered a sense of them wanting to have you, or a sense of them wanting to hunt you, okay? Wanting to conquer you as well. This person had like a lot of optimism about you and them could possibly be expanding this relationship into the next level. They also felt that the circumstances in the past was starting to get aligned to a point where this relationship could possibly be running in a smoother direction. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Wands and you also have the Ace of Pentacles in that proposition. This is a birth of something new from you, because now you are much more certain about what is it exactly that you want. Your self-esteem now is increasing more than ever. I feel that you guys are going through a glowing up phase, and because of that, you guys are starting to understand the things that really matter in your life. Now, in the present moment, Aquarius, so if it hasn't happened already, it's probably going to happen like really, really soon. I do see somebody being interested in having something with you, but we're going to clarify who this is, okay? So this could talk about two people, actually. One person who got hurt simply because you don't want them anymore, and another person who is starting to see that, you know what, me and Aquarius, we could actually be possibly be having this collective happiness together. But we're going to clarify, yeah? Now, in the future, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you also have the Eight of Cups. I feel that in the future, it's actually just going to be solidifying your decision of wanting to let go of the things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. At this present moment or in the past, maybe you were thinking like, oh wow, like if I give up on it now, that'll be such a waste because I've invested a lot within this connection. But you'd be like, no, I'd rather just leave. If it's no longer emotionally fulfilling for me, I'd rather just leave. Okay? From their side, the hurt, the pain, the realization that you actually starting to emotionally get away from them, starting to emotionally withdraw yourself out of the equation, actually led them to be this King of Pentacles, or actually led them to know that they needed to be a figure who is much more stable, who is much more secure for you. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? You do have people who are interested in you though, Aquarius, other than these people. You might be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. But anyway, let's start clarifying them. I want to clarify the King of Wands from your side. King of Wands, clarify about the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and also the Ten of Swords. I think the hurt that you felt within this connection push you to be a better version of yourself. It's like the energy of like, oh my God, I just went through a breakup. I want to be a CEO. Something like that. I think this is what you guys are experiencing right now. The hurt actually shaped you. The hurt actually pushed you or motivated you to achieve more or to become more, a better version of yourself. Instead of making you wallow in despair, instead of making you be depressed, you're not allowing it to happen. You're like, nope, that pain was exactly what you needed in order to motivate you, in order to inspire you to be a better version of yourself. Now let's clarify the Ten of Swords from their side. Devil, Two of Swords, Ace, the Star card, I mean. The fact that you're glowing up, the fact that right now, again, the pain, maybe it was kind of like intended, the pain that they caused towards you, maybe it was kind of like intended for you to stick around, for you to grovel, for you to be desperate and everything like that. But it didn't, right? It didn't, whether they did it intentionally or unintentionally, it didn't lead you to that stage of your life. Instead, it makes you want to be a better version of yourself. And because of that, now that they're seeing that, you know, you're glowing up, you're starting to live your life for the betterment of you, it kind of like led them to a place where it's not so nice, okay? It led them to a place where they're starting to wonder, like, what is it with all of these changes that is happening with Aquarius? Are they really done? Do they not really care about me anymore? Is there another person? Why is it that Aquarius now starting to look good, dress good? Is it because they're trying to impress another person? So all of these thoughts is actually now haunting them. Let's clarify that the Ten of Cups from their side. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So if you're dealing with somebody new, so this interpretation is going to be divided into two. For those of you who has someone new, and for those of you who doesn't, okay? For those of you who have somebody new, and you have, meaning that you have it right now, not in the future. We're going to be talking about the future later on. But for some of you who have somebody new here, this person truly believes that both of you have something that is special. They feel that there's something about them being very, very motivated or inspired in wanting to be with you. This connection actually makes you feel good about yourself. I don't feel that you are in love with them yet. I think it's more about you appreciating their presence, or you appreciating the little things that they are doing towards you, because it does makes you feel good. So you're being appreciative about that. However, from this person's side, they just feel that, you know, I see something here between my connection with me and Aquarius, and I truly want to be collaborating, compromising, working it out with Aquarius, because again, there's something here about them seeing that there might be a chance of this connection to be a long-term one. But in order for it to be a long-term one, they also need to be a person who has that skill set. So they're kind of like learning new things here in regards to trying to approach you here, Aquarius. Like, okay, I need to be more of this. I need to show up more of this. I need to be much more secure, reliable towards Aquarius. I need to be a lot more trustworthy. I need to be more committed towards Aquarius and things like that. Now, if you don't have anybody new at this present moment, this person is going to come into your life, and again, they would like to show up differently. They would like to show up to your life differently than before. They would like to show up in a way that they are going to be a lot more appreciative of you. So if you feel that this person didn't really appreciate your unique qualities, your quirkiness, because I feel that there's something here about this person not really liking a certain things about you, you would start feeling that, this person starts appreciating you even more. Now, let's clarify the future. Well, it makes you feel good, but I feel that your main focus is not really about love per se, or not really about building something with them, but it's more about you building something for yourself. I feel that if you're not dealing with anybody new at this present moment, I feel that you are gaining a new skill set. So it could be you learning more about your career, or you're learning more about, things that are good for you, like health-wise, things like that. Okay, so let's clarify the future. I want to clarify this Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles from your side. Let's clarify the Three of Swords from their side. They're so gamey, man. Your past person is so gamey. And they got hurt when things backfired on them. When you're not doing the very thing that they're expecting you to do. And that's also something that I always say. You cannot expect somebody to react or to do things that you would do if you're being put in that situation. Like if you and we both go to a haunted house, my reactions would be very different than yours. So I feel that they're doing a certain type of thing because they're thinking like, if somebody were to be doing these things to me, I'm going to be reacting exactly like this because, I'm being led by love. I'd say like that. So if Aquarius really loved me, if I put Aquarius in a certain type of position, I am expecting them to do the exact same thing that I always do every time I'm being put in that situation, but it doesn't work like that, correct? Our reactions are always going to be very different. What you find funny is going to be very different than what I find funny. What hurts you would be very different than what hurts me. So there's something about things backfiring on them that is going to lead them to a tremendous amount of pain. And I feel that for you, in the future, because this has been your energy all along, right? About you wanting to just like, I want to think happy thoughts. I want to invest in things that I know it's secure. And it's just like, in Indonesia, we would call like, in pasti aja means that we're just going to be investing in things that are just certain. I'm not going to gamble. I'm not going to do anything. So this is you in the future. Like whatever it is that you're doing, I feel that you're not really going to be affected by it. You're not really going to be stressing out about it because why should you? Okay, let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Now, again, okay, because I do feel that a lot of you are actually dealing with somebody new, so we're not just going to be talking about the past person. So if you have someone new in the present moment, this is going to be your scenario with the new person. When it comes to this new person would like to have something that is slow, steady, secured, and safe. They don't want no drama. They don't want nothing. I feel that in the future, there could be something here that you're going to be arguing about. Okay, because this is like a conflict that you're experiencing, and it's based on what you've been observing about this person. So there are a few things that you don't really like about this person. Now, you would either communicate it to them, or you would give them your famous silent treatment. But again, this person is not going to fall for it, Aquarius. With the new person, because they show up as the King of Pentacles, they're expecting you to be on their level, like the Kings or Queens of Pentacles. Let's just take care of things that are practical. I'm going to show up to you. I'm going to show you that I'm secure, that I'm trustworthy, that I'm reliable. But if you bring some sort of drama, if you bring some sort of conflict, I'm not really going to pay attention to it. So it's a very stoic type of mindset where, well, similar to you, right? Like you don't want any type of drama. They also don't want any type of drama. Which actually interests me. Why do you suddenly feel the need of drama here? Let's see. I rarely do this, clarify the clarifier, but my Venus is in Aquarius. So sometimes I would resonate with Aquarius. Oh, because I feel that because you got hurt previously when it comes to love, getting into a new connection or meeting with a new person would of course trigger our shadow side to come out, right? Our fear to come out. And there are certain things here that you feel doesn't really add up. And you would like to communicate it with them. However, Aquarius, should you want to communicate it with them and you want to see how far this goes, and if you want to see whether or not this is going to be a very stable connection, maybe try to do it in a non-violent way, like non-violent communication way. Okay? Because I don't know, for some reasons you come in raging, you come in, it's kind of like quite a bit hasty, a bit snappy, I would say. Be careful of the way that you communicate with the new person in the future, because I don't really see anything bad yet about the new person. Okay. However, if you guys are not dealing with a new person, okay, where were we? Let's see. It's a lot better. The reading is actually a lot better if you have someone new in comparison to you not having somebody new and you're still dealing with the past person. Because if you're still dealing with the past person, you are going to have a conversation when it comes to this person. I feel that you have like a lot of bottled up emotions. You do have like a lot of resentment. And then there's so many things here that you would like to address and that you would like to communicate with this person. However, once you start communicating with this person, there's going to be a bit of a dismissive attitude coming from this person. It almost feels like a gaslighting type of energy. Like what are you talking about, Aquarius? You have no right to feel frustrated towards me because the way that you don't trust me, I don't trust you as well. I've learned a lot here, and you have no right at all to protest, to have bottled up emotions, or to resent me in any sorts of way. I honestly don't know what to title this video, guys. It's too all over the place. But anyway, let's pull some advice card for you. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and also the Two of Cups in upright position. You've waited enough, Aquarius. This is the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Traditionally, Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for a return of investment, right? You've waited enough. It's time for you to start harvesting. What is going to be your final decision? When you want to make your final decision, one of the things that you need to remember is this. Look at the other person's action. This could mean something good or this could mean something bad. Look at the other person's action. Have they showed you through their actions, not their words? It's easy for to just say something. I swear to God, it's so easy. Like, I can tell you, I love you so much. You're the best person that I've ever met. Would you believe that? We haven't even met. Try to decide based on their actions without putting any type of rose-colored glasses, without letting our ego getting in the way. Example of ego getting in the way. Okay, this person disappeared, or this person disrespected me by being with another person. It's okay. That other person is so ugly. They're just doing it to get into my nerve. That's ego talking. No, the action. What is the action? They disrespected you. No matter what the reason is, they disrespected you. Stop giving background story to things. Look at things through the actions. It could be something bad or it could be something good. Like, have they proven to you through their actions that you are important for them? Have they proven to you with their actions that they are committed to you, that they're willing to make this work, that they do love you, that they do acknowledge you, and they do want you? If yes, fine. Good. Start appreciating that. But if they haven't, you need to start questioning, why do I love it? So this depends on your decisions and depends on what their actions is. Again, this is a general reading. We cannot specify one by one. But start looking people through their actions. They ghosted you. Good. That is your closure. You don't need to wonder why they ghosted you. They disrespected you by being with another person. Good. That is your closure. You don't need to ask, do they actually have feelings? Would they date that person? Would they be with another person? Do they love the other person more than you? Why? Let their actions be your deciding factor. Not their words, not your emotions, their actions. Okay? Some of you actually are dealing with somebody good. Some of you are dealing with people who have shown you how much of a great of importance you are in their life. But some of you have not. So start looking at this person or whoever it is that you're dealing with through their actions. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.